friends, welcome back to Kevara Farm. It's a very beautiful day here at the farm and we are here to talk about poultry farming. Remember, we are still raising our 3,000 chicken. Yes, and I want to tell you that we made 8 weeks. Yeah, and you know what it means when we say that we are now 8 weeks? Yeah, we are supposed to change our feed. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the formula which I have turned to. Remember, I've been feeding my chicken with broiler feeds, so I've turned to layer feed. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the formula, how I'm mixing my feeds right now. But before we continue, if you're new on this channel, I'm called Lillian and I'm so passionate about poultry farming. That is why I left my job. I'm an accountant. I left auditing and I came to do this as my full-time job. So consider subscribing to this channel. Just know you're on the right place if you want to do poultry farming. So our birds reached 8 weeks, and as we can see, we are already inside our chicken house. And just take a look at the birds. The birds have really grown, as you can see, and I want to tell you that there is totally nothing that has disturbed me so far. Yeah, from 0 days up to now that they are 8 weeks. And when I weighed them, they are within the target. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a bird. When I'm looking around, I see that their comb is really growing up so well. So guys, I want us to have a look at this bird. These birds are they have really excited me. I'm so excited about the growth. So just look at this bird. It is just 8 weeks, but see the comb. And what else? They are really growing up so well. Yeah, and even the sound, you can hear that even the sound has really changed. Yeah, and I've been telling you that if you do the right things, these birds really grow up so well. And when it comes to diseases, if you vaccinate your birds so well and deworm when you're supposed to deworm, just know that everything can be perfect. These birds can be growing up so well, and I'm really expecting so much from these birds. Actually, I expect this bird to start laying before 18 weeks. Yeah, at this farm, I've always received eggs at 18 weeks and maybe 1 or 2 days. But at this time, I'm expecting eggs before that 18, because just here, even the sound has really started changing. And if we can sit down, they have already started losing these feathers. And normally when when you're expecting eggs, you just find that the whole chicken house is full of feathers. They've started losing the feathers. Yeah, meaning the growth is perfect. The growth is well. So when it comes to 8 weeks, remember our feeding, we've been feeding these birds on broiler feeds. So when it reaches 8 weeks, we change to layer feeds. So meaning that you're going to change the formula from the broiler to layer feeds. Even the concentrate, we've been using the broiler concentrate. So right now, we are using the layer concentrate. Yeah. And then another thing which we do, when the birds reach 8 weeks, we are supposed to switch off the lights. And when you're switching off the lights, you don't just wake up and then you switch off your lights. No. These birds, remember, they are used to lights. So when you just switch off the lights, they will be scared and then they will run into corners, pile, and then die. So when you're switching off your lights, you start by removing a few bulbs. If you've been having like 8 bulbs, you start by removing 2. You keep on reducing up to the time when you completely switch off. As the light reduces, they get used to darkness. And right now, these birds have been feeding both during the day and during the night. It means that at this point, they are going to be feeding only during the day. So if at all you have been measuring for your birds, so it means that you're going to put all the food during the day. They will not be eating during the night, because the lights are supposed to be off. For me here, what I do, because that removing of light is so complicated, I wait when I debake, and we are supposed to debake at week 10, but next week, which is week 9, I'm going to debake these birds. Yes, I'm going to debake. So meaning I've extended 1 week. When I debake, that is when I remove the light, because these birds, they really become weak after debaking. Yeah, so after debaking, when they are so weak, meaning most of these birds cannot even move. They don't have the energy to move. It just goes down and sleeps, and wherever it sleeps, it doesn't get away, it doesn't move. So I take advantage of that and switch off the lights completely. And by the time these birds regain the strength, regain the energy to start running, they will be used to darkness. So I do not suffer. Yeah, if you've been being disturbed while you switch off the lights, you can take that. You can start switching off your lights after you have debaked your chicken. These birds, we have vaccinated them. We have dewormed, we have done each and everything. We have vaccinated Newcastle, fowlpox, we have dewormed, we have given gumboro, and I want to tell you that at this point, I have survived that deadly disease, gumboro. When you reach week 8, you just know that your birds have really survived from that gumboro. Gumboro is a very deadly disease, and once it attacks you, just know that you can lose like 80% of your birds, of your chicken, and it doesn't have specific medicine to treat it. They just use other medicines to treat the symptoms, but it has no cure. So when you reach 8 weeks, you just know that you have survived. So I'm really so happy that I have survived that. Yes. So, and the rest we shall just vaccinate, which is Newcastle. And I'm only remaining to give the fall typhoid injection. And then after that, we shall go to the routine of deworming monthly, and as well as giving Newcastle vaccine monthly. So you can see that we are moving. It's just yesterday that I brought these birds. Just see where we have gone. We have reached 8 weeks, and we are just remaining with a few weeks, and we start production. Yeah, so let me just take you to my feeding store, and we see how we can mix our feeds. So we are inside our feeding store, and as you can see, we are doing a great job stocking the maize. Yeah, this is my maize which I've stocked so far. Yeah, and here is our feeds that we give daily. I've already mixed, yes, because when 2 days to make 8 weeks, my feed got finished here at the farm. So I decided to mix the layer feeds. Yes, so that is why I already have food which is mixed, and by then I couldn't make a video because I was completely sick. I couldn't record the video, but this food right now is the layers mash. Yeah, this is the layers mash. This food remaining is only for 2 days. Yes, because right now I'm feeding almost 180 kilograms per day. So when I'm mixing, I'm going to record the video and I show you how you mix that food. But so I'm just going to give you the ingredients and then the quantities, then you're going to use that to mix the food, the layer feeds. And at this stage, this is called the grower stage, and we are going to feed from this period from 8 weeks up to 17 weeks. Yes, we are not going to change, and when we reach 17 weeks, we shall change to another formula. And when that time comes, I'm also going to give you that formula. Yeah, so right now I'm using Hendrix. I've been using Intraco, but right now I'm using Hendrix 5%. Yes, so concentrate 5%, I put 50 kilograms. And then lime, I put 20 kilograms. And then broken maize, I put 200 kilograms. Lime at this stage, remember while we were mixing the broiler feeds, we never put the lime. But at this stage, we have introduced in the lime. Yeah, it helps to strengthen the bones, and also it helps in the formation of eggs. So maize bran, I put in 530 kilograms. And then soya bean meal, I put 100 kilograms. And then sunflower, I also put 100 kilograms. And then remember, for us here, in every time we are mixing our feeds, we add in charcoal. So charcoal at this time, I'm putting in 40 kilograms, and that is 1040 kilograms. So that is the formula which I'm using here right now. Remember, for those who have been following me from day one, I'm telling you exactly what I have done here. And I'm very sure when it comes to laying, I'll also inform you the percentages that we are going to produce at that time. I'm very sure I'm going to produce more than 95%. Yes, so if you have been following me, just know that you're on the right track, and we are doing exactly what we are supposed to be doing. Yeah, so with that information, thank you so much for watching. And please, if you haven't subscribed, just consider subscribing to this channel. Remember, we are on our road to 50k subscribers. So thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Let me see you in my next video.